Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. My name is RJ and today we got another Valheim video for you. Now today we're going to be talking about the mountain biome and how you're going to get in there. So before you go into the mountain biome, you're going to need to hit the swamps and kill some leeches. These leeches will drop you blood sacks. You can take those blood sacks out of your cauldron. You can make some frost resistance potions with 10 honey, 5 thistle, 2 blood bags, and 1 gray dwarf eye. Now this will net you 10 minutes of frost resistance. However, if it's snowing or if you're wet, you'll still freeze to death inside the mountain biome. In order to negate this, you're going to need to get the wolf set armor. We'll talk about that a little later, as you need to enter the mountains in order to get the wolf set armor. So you just have to make sure that it's not snowing or raining when you head over to the mountain biome, and when you get in there, you get your stuff and you get out, because you can still freeze to death even when you have frost resistance on. Alright, so now that you have your frost resistance potion ready to go, let's talk about the enemies you're going to find inside these mountain biomes. Now there's 4 kind of enemies you're going to find out in the mountain biome. The first one you're probably going to encounter is the wolves. Now these things seem as harmless as boar, but be careful because they hit hard, and if you don't have stamina and they pack up on you, they're going to kill you. That being said, you can kill these guys with pretty much any iron weaponry, and the wolves drop fur pelts as well as wolf fangs, and you're going to need both of those in order to upgrade your weaponry as you go along. The next kind of enemy you're probably going to run into is the drakes. Now the drakes are frost dragons. They fly around and they shoot 3 projectiles at you at a time. Now these things can be taken out with ease on their own with arrows, but if they start grouping up with other enemies while they're attacking you, it starts to get pretty hectic up here in the mountain biome. And the drakes drop a freeze gland as well as something that I haven't seen yet, which is a drake trophy, which you can apparently use to create a drake helmet. So keep your eye out for those. They are pretty rare, but keep your eye out. Alright, so now the next guy you're going to come across is probably a stone golem. You're going to see a massive group of stones start moving around and come towards you. These are the trolls of this area. There's 2 types of stone golems. One has a spike, and one of them does a ground pound. You deal with them both the same way. You're going to need to bring a shield with you and a mace. Some people like to use the pickaxe. Personally, I use the iron mace and the shield. What I do is I parry, and then I hit middle mouse wheel in order to hit him right in the nuts. It is quite satisfying, and yes, it is a cock shot. That being said, to each his own, so if you want to bring a pickaxe and try that out, you can go ahead. But like I said, I found the most success with hitting him with the cock shot, getting about 250 plus damage every single hit, so definitely recommend trying that out. Now the drops that you get from the stone golem are the crystals, which I don't think have a use yet in the game, as well as a ton of stone and a stone golem trophy, so keep your eye out for those drops. Alright, so now the last type of enemy you're going to come across up here is probably the fennings. Now these things only come out at night during a full moon, and they're basically the wolves on steroids. They have a lunge attack, and they can slash at you. Be very careful around these guys at night, and make sure you have plenty of stamina when you're in the mountains at nighttime. And the drop you get from the fenning is a wolf's fang. Alright, so now let's talk about the resources you get from mountain biome. Now assuming that you've killed bone mass and found the wishbone, you're able to find silver veins up in these mountains. Now this silver is extremely valuable, but you need a lot of it, so keep filling up your boat as much as you can and bring that stuff back to your base. The other resources that you're going to find with the pickaxe is going to be obsidian. Now this is used to construct a bunch of different kinds of arrows, including the obsidian arrow, frost arrow, and the poison arrow. Alright, let's talk about the things you can craft with the resources that you get out of this beautiful biome. So first things first, you get your wolf chest armor. You're going to need a lot of silver for a lot of these things, so make sure you load up on the silver. Hopefully at this point you found the trader, so you'll be able to grab this belt and increase your carry capacity by 1.5. That being said, you get your wolf chest armor, you get your wolf armor legs, another 20 silver, 5 wolf pelt, and 4 wolf fang. Of course, you get the silver arrows, which do spirit damage. You also gain access to the drow fang. This is the next setup for the bow. So that's 10 ancient bark, 20 silver, 2 deer hide, and 10 guck. Another item you get through the forge is the silver shield. This is 10 fine wood and 8 silver. Alright, and then we have the fang spear, which is 10 ancient bark, 4 wolf fangs, 2 leather scraps, and 2 silver. And last but not least, we've got the silver sword, which is 2 wood, 40 silver, 3 leather scraps, and 5 iron. Alright, and then over to the workbench to see what we got out of this. We actually gain the ability to make frost arrows, so we can make frost arrows with 8 wood, 4 obsidian, 2 feathers, and 1 freeze gland. We also gain the ability to make poison arrows with 8 wood, 4 obsidian, 2 feathers, and 2 ooze. And we gain the ability to make obsidian arrows with 8 wood, 4 obsidian, and 2 feathers. And last but not least, we gain the ability to build the wolf fur cape with 6 wolf pelts, 4 silver, and 1 wolf trophy. One other cool thing that I've discovered about the mountains recently is that if you dig straight down into one of the massive boulders, you may be able to create a tunnel underneath and maybe even a fortress of solitude. More on that later. Now there's one other resource out in the mountain biome that I have yet to find, and that is the drake trophy. You use this to make the drake helmet at the workbench. Now hopefully you guys have better luck finding it. If you guys do, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you guys found this tips and tricks guide helpful. If you guys have, dropping a like, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff helps out a ton. So thank you for those who do that. Guys, we're going to be making more tips and tricks guide. Let me know what you want to see down below. I will see you guys in the next one.